we're back in episode 3 of Empyrion Galactic Survival. I have just taken some time to get made a food processor and a medic station. So, let's see. Food processor, there is no better place than right next to the refrigerator. Okay, great. Now, anything that has perish time, throw it in there. Let's see, let's pull some of this out. If I'm not mistaken, we can make something with that. Grilled steak, ribs, salami, just whichever one has the highest food value. 100, 100, 100, okay. There we go. It is processing some food. That's a good thing. And, oh yeah, let's redo the oxygen. Speaking of which, let's make sure that is full. And now a medic station. I think a good place for it is going to be right here. So let's remove these. And drop the medic station right there. And you can tell oxygen is the blue, medic is red, and there's a little red cross on it. So note the health now. Jump into this thing. Alright. Apparently it's just using power to do that. I'm good with that. I like power that heals. Apparently these don't stack. And just a second. So let's eat a few of those. Put the rest of them in there. Alright, that's good. Now, I think the next thing I want to do is to get a ground vehicle put together so that we can move around and do things. Yeah, let's make sure that's full. Alright, so I'm going to spend some time with the constructor here looking up and building the components needed for a ground vehicle. And I'll be back when I'm ready to actually put something together. Alright, done some checking. One of the things I need in order to build the vehicle is, let's see, I need to build a ground vessel starter. Hull blocks, not a problem. Hover engine, happen to have one. Did get that made. The core, however, to make the core, I've got everything except I need 5 computers to do it. There are 3 here in the constructor's inventory, some of which I looted those off the other ship. In order to make more computers, and this is a little bit of you got to do this to do that to do this. To make the computers, I need control device for each one, and control device I need silicon ingots. I'm out of silicon, but I did a little bit of research, and I found out that pretty much in the valley east of the escape pod, so off this way, there is a couple of crashed meteors with silicon under them. So, I am equipped with my drill. I made some drill charges. We have ammunition, weapons, which I hope not to need very much, honestly. Medkit, the small medkits, and the antibiotic ointment for open wounds, and yada yada yada. So, my proposal is to top off the oxygen. Have another grilled steak for breakfast. And now we head east of the escape pod. Pretty much that away. And look for those meteors with the silicon underneath of them. I'm not going to be able to sprint the whole time. There just isn't that much sprint available. Hello? Oh, go away. I don't want to deal with you right now. What? Looks like a golf ball on a tee. Textured plant protein. Is that it? Well, we'll leave it there for right now. Maybe grab it on the way back. Right now, the primary objective. Magnesium deposit of size 4. Where? Oh, great. We need magnesium for a lot of things. Magnesium is used in the production of a lot of several ammo types, and a lot of the medical stuff requires magnesium. That looks like asteroids or big rocks. Let's go check them out. And I'm about out of stamina. Yeah. A cobalt deposit of size 6. Do tell. Over there. Alright, great. Alright. See, we're finding things here, and this is good. Let's just hope we don't have too many things find us. That thing, or his cousin over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up having to kill at least one of those guys. And I think being ready for drones being somewhere would be a good idea. I'll kill the thing if I need to, but I'd rather conserve the ammunition if possible and avoid the encounter entirely. It's not like he's going to have more than loot or meat on him. Fiber, that's going to be necessary too. And it's one of those things that's kind of hard to tell it sometimes from, oh okay. Oh crap, I didn't reload. And I've been bitten. I'll take this stuff, hopes that it doesn't spoil. Antidote or a large med kit. Well, I don't have an antidote. This is good for open wounds. Got a large med kit. Got it from the ship. 350 health. So I didn't want to use it that fast. Reload the weapon. And I hate using the only large med kit. Be able to make more before too awfully long, but I don't like only having none, you know? Okay, there's quite a bit going on here. Oh boy. I certainly hope. Okay. Silicon deposit, size 4, right there. Alright. The information was good. Sugar cane, huh? Silicon deposit of size 5. 2 silicon deposits. This is excellent. Alright, so I'm going to get out here and I'm going to mine a lot of silicon. Looks like I'm going to have to kill 1 or 2 of these other little guys that frankly aren't so little. I wonder if attacking one will cause the others to have interest. Well, fiber, good. Let's find out. He's down. Reloading. Holy crap. Duck. Okay, I'm reloaded. Reloading again. That one is still alive. I thought it was the one that died. It's going away, so I'm going to leave it alone. Ammunition, power packs, more ammunition, great. Silicon, 12 meters. I may have to burn through the asteroid to get to it. 9 meters. 9.2. I don't think it's going to get much better. Alright, let's make sure we're clear here. Okay, drill, do your thing. Well, it looks like I'm going to get plenty of crushed stone, too. That's fine. I have need of that at some point, I'm sure. I'm going to take a minute to do one thing. I almost did this again. Controls. Where is the reload? Reload. I'm going to move that to H. Because R is right close to T. And I don't want to reload this thing prematurely and waste a charge. Okay, the rest of my direction for the silicon is apparently down. Alright, we can do that. .6 meters. Well, we're getting close. Silicon ore, all right. All right, I am going to hang out here, continue mining the silicon until there isn't any more, which, I don't know. Let's see, how much do I have? 25 silicon, that's... I don't know if that's enough or a lot or what, so I'm going to mine as much as I can find. All right. Having mined myself into a pretty deep hole here, I've realized that my oxygen level is getting uncomfortably low, and I have a fairly long trip to get back to the ship, or the base, or whatever. And I think I've probably mined out the silicon available. Alright. Now I'm just burning myself a way out of here. Okay. There's another silicon deposit, but I don't think stopping to get it would be a great idea right now. There's cobalt. There's the escape pod. Some 916 meters away. And that is my closest source of oxygen, because I did leave some supplies in there. So I need to hightail it back to the escape pod. Let's burn some stamina and hope we don't go through oxygen too fast because of it. And let's take one brief moment, and now that I'm not using the mining drill, put reload back on R so that it will work when I expect it to in a clutch. And let's run. This is why I need a ground vehicle. For moving around on the surface quickly so that I can travel farther. In search of the many and various resources and things and stuff and so on. And there goes the stamina. I certainly hope I'm not being chased. 450 meters to go. The oxygen bar is kind of on the low side. I have to get to the escape pod, power it up, and then go to the oxygen station to get that taken care of. But I know where there's silicon. I think there might still be some in that first site, and then there's a second site there, but I've got enough silicon. It should keep me going for a little while and able to do things like not get eaten by whatever it was that just growled. I have no idea what that was. Alright, 250 meters to go through the dark in the desert on an alien planet. Somewhere off in the Andromeda Galaxy, as I understand the story. That was fiber I wanted. Fiber is useful along with spoiled food for the production of growing plots, grow pots, or whatever it is, things where you grow food on in the base farm. Alright, there's the escape pod. We're almost there. Okay, now here's why I'm glad I left a little bit of power and oxygen here, specifically so that I could hop into the cabin, power this thing up, jump back out, run around here to the oxygen station. Alright. It's got 23 minutes worth of power. I could have sworn I left oxygen bottles in that thing. Let's put oxygen bottles in both of those tanks. There's the air. Alright. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Oh. It's already sucked it all up. Make sure I got everything out of here. Oh, there's some spoiled food. That's alright. Alright, great. I'm going to put a power cell in that container. Yeah, I'll put two of them in there. And then turn this thing off. So that it can be an oxygen lifeboat. And what I'll do is I'll bring some oxygen over here from my oxygen generator and store there as well. Although actually what I should do is see about refitting that thing and making it into something that will actually fly and be useful. Might be an idea. Hey, free steak. All right. Put that away. I will cook it up later. First and foremost, take the silicon ore and start making some silicon ingots. I am going to see about getting ready to do things like get the components necessary to build the underground vehicle. And I will give some thought as to whether or not it would be an idea to refit the escape pod. Although I don't think it would serve good as a ground vehicle. It might be good as a ground-to-orbit vehicle, however. We'll see.